I'm 63 years old, divorced, and I'm in a relationship with a man. We don't live together. We're not married. We owe each other nothing. And this is the best relationship of my entire life. If you just thought something's wrong with that, then you need to keep listening because nobody ever told us one simple truth. Love after 60 is not what you saw in the movies. It's not about rings. It's not about vows. It's not about you're mine forever. It's about him bringing peonies on a Friday just because. It's about sleeping in the middle of your own bedding and feeling complete. It's about sitting in silence together by the river and that silence being happiness. I was married for 24 years and only now, alone, free, and in love, do I finally know what love actually is. My name is Diana, and I want to confess something to you. I divorced at 58 after 24 years of marriage. My ex-husband was a good man, but we simply ran out. Like a song you've played too many times. You know every word, but you don't feel anything anymore. When we separated, my mother said, Diana, at your age, you don't go looking. You hold on to what you have. I said nothing. But inside I thought, watch me, mama. The first year after the divorce, I was alone. And you know what? It was wonderful. I slept in the middle of the bed. I ate whatever I wanted for breakfast. I danced in the kitchen at 11 p.m. I got reacquainted with myself, the woman I had slowly forgotten how to be. And then Marcus appeared. He's 67, a widower, silver at the temples, laughs too loud, makes the best jambalaya in New Orleans. We met at a friend's dinner party. He asked if I liked jazz. I said, Kunia, only live. Sing. He said, I know a place. And just like that, we've been together for 3 years, but listen carefully. We don't live together. No shared finances, no rings, no obligation to account for every hour of our lives. We call it a free relationship. Now, don't misunderstand. That doesn't mean we see other people. No, we are faithful, but faithful by choice every single day, not because of paperwork, not because that's how it's done, but because we want to. He lives 20 minutes away. We see each other 3 or 4 times a week, sometimes more. Sometimes we need space, and we take it. No hurt feelings, no drama. No, you don't love me anymore. When I was sick, he came over and made me soup for 4 days straight. When he needed to be alone on the anniversary of his wife's passing, I didn't call. I sent one message. I'm here when you need me. That is respect. Real respect. My children didn't understand at first. My daughter said, Mom, this isn't serious. If he won't marry you, he doesn't respect you. I said, marriage isn't respect. Respect is when he asks how I'm feeling and actually listens to the answer. My son asked, aren't you afraid of being alone? I laughed. Son, I was married for 24 years and felt completely alone. Now I'm by myself 2 days a week, and I have never felt more full. You know what changes after 60? You stop pretending. When I was younger, I tolerated so much, stayed quiet when I should have spoken, said yes when everything inside me was screaming no. I thought that was love, sacrifice, compromise, dissolving yourself into another person. Now I know that wasn't love. That was fear. Fear of being alone, fear of judgment, fear of what people would say. I'm not afraid anymore. Loneliness doesn't kill you, but living a life that isn't yours, that kills you. Slowly, quietly. Marcus and I talk, really talk. Not how was your day, not what's for dinner. We talk about fears, about death, about what we still want to do. Last year we went down to Louisiana, stayed in a small house by the river. He painted, I wrote poetry. Some days we barely spoke. We just existed next to each other, and it felt like music. People asked, what if he leaves? Then he leaves. I don't hold him with chains. He doesn't hold me. We choose each other every morning, and that is the most honest thing I know about love. When we're young, we build relationships like prisons with locks and rules and control, and we call it security. But really, we're just scared. At 63, I stopped being scared, and and love got better. So much better. Last Friday, Marcus brought me peonies. No reason. He set them on the table and said, "You are a beautiful woman, Diana." I didn't brush it off. I didn't laugh. I said, "I know. That is freedom, not from him, from everything that ever stopped me from being myself. And if you think it's too late for you, you're wrong. Love doesn't know age. It only knows one thing. Are you ready or are you not?" I am ready.